Hello, welcome back, and welcome to this week's flow. Take your time, and as always, find your comfortable position on your mat, either sitting or lying down, up to you, and we can take it from there. So just taking your time, allowing body and mind to find that place of rest. As we gradually initiate that transition from whatever has been going on throughout the day today, throughout the week so far, just gradually shifting to this moment right now. And there's nothing to do, really, so just try to quit the doey mind and just be there observing for now. Switch on the observing brain, the observing mind. And it's always important before we start the practice to just check in with how the body feels right now, which parts of the body are feeling fine and which parts feel a bit more needy today, or a bit tight, a bit achy, a bit tired. And we develop the practice that we do according to those statistics, according to the data. So this initial phase is to collect the data, how your body feels right now. What's the mental state? What's the emotional state? All those things have a say. And just checking in with various bits and pieces. The so-called old injuries or places that you know that your body sort of lacks strength or flexibility. Just checking in with the usual suspects. And gradually you can start shifting the attention to the breath. Noticing the movement caused by the breath. Noticing the expansion, noticing the release. And as you're doing all that, probably you've realized that the body has calmed down a bit, your mind has calmed down, the breathing has calmed down. It's always a good thing to be in that space and that pace. And from there we can start waking everything up. So start with little movements, maybe fingers and toes, starting with wider ranges, so ankles and wrists, and carrying on by extending arms, extending legs, reaching, opening, expanding, twisting, just allowing your whole body to open up and close again and open up again, maybe in a different shape,
And whatever you do it carefully, you do it mindfully, and you're still in that checking in mode. So you're still observing what comes up. Opening, 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 expanding, reaching, twisting, contracting, becoming very, very small. Just a little wake-up ritual. And eventually, you can bring both knees all the way in towards your chest, nice and tight. Take a deep breath. And on the exhale, we're going to lift the head, forehead coming up towards your knees, and stay. For 3. And 2. And 1. Nice. And letting the head release, coming all the way back down. Go ahead and flex your feet. And on the exhale, extend both legs all the way up. Think of your heels pointing up towards the ceiling. And let's go warming up the feet and the ankles. So flexing and pointing gently. Great. Notice how the toes can move independently in that flexing and pointing sequence. And try to sort of use that second stage, the added stage of the flexion and the pointing. So step number 1 is move the metatarsals from the ankle. And step 2 is to move the toes. Nice. And once you've started burning a bit, we can swap to little circles all the way from the ankles, rolling from one way and the other way around. Great. And then when it burns a lot, just give it a shake. Nice. Well done. Good. And we can move on to the cycling. So take your time, allowing each leg to extend all the way up towards the ceiling, gradually coming down towards the ground. And you just carry on, giving space for the leg to fully extend and travel down fully extended. Nice. For 3. And 2. And 1. Nice. And let it reverse. Nice. 3. And 2. And 1. Great. Carrying on with the reverse. And from there, go ahead and tuck your chin in, lifting the head, and raise the arms in a little diagonal. And once you do that, swap again to your forward cycling mode. So the regular cycling. Nice. This time we're engaging the core. So you can feel the belly engaging. Let the arms stay extended for 3. And 2. And 1. Perfect. And eventually bring it all the way down. Knees coming all the way in. Gently rolling your back from side to side. Lovely. And just come and place your feet onto the floor. Hands coming on either side of the pelvis. We're going to go for 5 half bridges with a lift of the arms too. So placing your feet parallel close to your body, making sure your knees are parallel too, and try to keep them that way. So on the inhale, we engage the glutes and we send the pelvis up. At the same time, the arms go all the way up and over the head on the back. So that's inhale. On the exhale, we travel all the way back down. Inhale back. Exhale down. Inhale back. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale back. Exhale down. And a last one. Exhale down. Perfect. Keeping your hands where they are on either side. And this time we're just going to lift the pelvis for the half bridge. So coming up, maybe scooping your shoulders a bit closer in, making sure that the back of the head and back of the shoulders are the ones providing the support. Nothing to do with the neck. Engaging the glutes, lifting the pelvis, holding for 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. And as we exhale softly, we're going to start traveling down. Knees coming all the way in towards the chest. Inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to lift the head, forehead coming up towards the knees. And exhale, releasing. Great. And from there, let's start rocking back and forth, massaging the whole back, or waking it up in a way. And eventually coming all the way up to sitting. Nice. And from there, hands on your knees, breathing out softly, allowing the whole rib cage to ease. Think of your shoulders releasing, head balancing right on the top of your spine. Great. And inhale, opening chest, shoulders, eyes. Exhale, back draws back. Inhale, opening. Exhale, back. Inhale, open. Exhale, back. 2 to go. Open. Exhale, back. Last one, opening. And exhale, back. Nice. Come and find center. Good. And from there, letting your head drop. And just start the gentle roll. Inhale one side and exhale to the other. Inhale, rolling one end. Exhale to the other. And if there are particular areas along this route that cause you a bit of extra pain, or you find that they're quite tight, you can spend some more time, a few extra breaths on that spot. So just staying there and breathing softly, allowing it to ease. Nice. And the next time we're going to roll to the right. Just take a moment and stay. And from that point, we can turn the head on its axis. So right now, think of your nose pointing to your to the edge of your right shoulder. And what we're going to do is turn the head so the nose points to the front. So you're going to turn to look at the screen. And then nose turning to point to the shoulder. Nose points outwards and to the front. Great. And you'll find that as you're moving the head, there are different muscle groups that are getting involved. You might find one that works best for you. Nice. And the next time we're going to point to the front. We're going to take the right arm and place it over the head, reaching that left ear. Allow the right arm to be heavy. And inhale, left arm opens to the side. Nice. Keep lengthening, keep extending, and softening also. 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale, left hand down, right arm extending all the way up, coming to center. And on the exhale, we're going to bend all the way to the left. So both shoulders staying relaxed and away from your ears. Right sitting bone stays down. Right arm reaches out and away towards the left. Left elbow bent and soft. And stay breathing gently. For 3. And 2. And 1, breathing in. On the exhale, taking the right hand all the way down onto the floor, onto the left, and hold it there, finding that twist. Breathing in. And on the exhale, we can start walking the hands all the way to the center or to the front, and walk the hands as far out as it feels comfortable, letting the head release and fall heavy. And we're breathing. Breathing in. And on the exhale, softly start rolling up vertebra by vertebra all the way back to sitting. Nice. And once you're up, go ahead and swap the legs around. Nice. Again, finding the sitting bones, finding your length, hands on your knees, and inhale, opening chest and shoulders and eyes. And exhale, letting everything roll back. Inhale, opening and opening and opening. Exhale, back and back and back. And the last one, inhale, open and open and open. And exhale, back and back and back. Perfect. Finding your center and letting your head drop. This time we're going to roll it all the way over to the left. Leave it some time to get this nice stretch onto the right side of the neck. Notice the rib cage, and in case it pops out, just soften it. And from there again, start moving the head from its axis. So nose pointing to your shoulder and turning the head so that your nose points to the front. And pointing to the shoulder, pointing to the front, and to the shoulder, and to the front. Nice. And the next time that we're gonna be facing forwards, take the left arm and bring it all the way over to your right ear, letting the head drop, shoulders relaxed. And that's your right arm opening to the side. Great. 3. And 2. And 1. Great. Inhale. That's your right hand down, left arm up. Good. Lengthening where you are. And on the exhale, moving onto the right side bend. Left sitting bone down, left arm out and away. Both shoulders relaxed. Rib cage soft. And this left arm trying to stay right above your head. Making sure that the shoulder stays away from your ear though. Nice. 3. And 2. Softening the wrist. Think of your fingers reaching out. Lovely. And on the exhale, finding that left hand all the way down over to the right side. So both hands down, spine lengthening. Stay in the twist. Breathing in. And on the exhale, start walking all the way to the front, to the center, and as far down as it feels good for now. Going to the level of stretch that you would like, that your body would like today. Deep breath in, and on the exhale, just start rolling up. Nice. Finding your center. Good. Now inhale, arms rising up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, center. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, center. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, center. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, center. Nice. Quick warm up for the wrists. Fingers wrapped together, forearms tight. Let's go for the figure of 8. 3, 2, 1, and change. 2, 1, and change. 2, 1, change. 2, 1, release, and just start the cookie dough thing. Good, which we can develop into a climbing thing. Great, reach, nice. Each arm tries to reach as high up, and your whole side of the arm that reaches up has a little stretch here. So reach and stretch and open. Nice. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Great. That's 1. Lovely. And just perfect. And bring it all the way over to your table. Nice. And yeah, starting from there, let's go for a little cat-cow. Spreading the fingers wide so you want a good contact with the ground through the whole hand. And pelvis on top of your knees. And let's go. Inhale, letting the pelvis drop, eyes looking out. And exhale, tucking the tail and sending your back back. Inhale, opening, looking out. Exhale, back goes back. Inhale, opening, looking out. Exhale, back goes back. Last one, inhale, open. Exhale, back goes back. Nice. Finding your center. Good. And from there, tucking your toes under, knees coming up. And just stay there. And we're going to start a little circular motion, moving and shifting the weight around those 4 points of contact. So your toes can start warming up, the soles of the feet get a little stretch, your hands get some weight, and you carry on moving. The 3 and 2 and 1, perfect. And from there, keeping your knees slightly bent, you can start walking your hands all the way back towards your feet until the whole weight is on your feet and you are in a nice forward fold at the very back of your mat. And breathing out. Head is heavy. Holding it there a few breaths just to start initiating that deep stretch of the extensor chain from the back of the head, along your back, along the glutes and the back of the legs, all the way down to the soles of your feet. Inhale. And on the exhale, we gently bend the knees and start rolling up, vertebra by vertebra, very slowly, coming all the way up to standing. Nice. And from there, just taking a moment, finding your knees, finding your ankles, shoulders, neck free. And we're gonna go some dives and climbs back. It's gonna be easy. It's a sort of simpler variation of the salutation, just to warm up and use the toes, use the hands, and sort of shift the weight around. So from there, take a deep breath. And on the exhale, let the head drop, bend the knees softly, and start rolling down until your fingers touch down. Once that happens, you can start walking your hands all the way towards the top of your mat, finding your plank, holding there for 3, and 2, and 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, we bend the knees and we start walking the hands back so that we transfer the weight again onto the feet, finding the forward fold, holding for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. On the exhale, we gently bend the knees and start rolling up, vertebra by vertebra, all the way up to standing. To this, we can add the arms of the salutation. So inhale, arms rising up. Exhale, releasing the arms, letting the head drop, bending the knees, start rolling down. Once your fingers touch down, start walking yourself all the way to the top of the mat, finding your plank for 3, and 2, and 1. Gently bending the knees, start walking yourself back. Good. Finding forward fold for 3, 2, and 1. Gently bending your knees, start rolling up softly, vertebra by vertebra. Head coming up last. Let's go one last. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, release. Head drops, knees bend, and start moving down slowly. Hands touching down, and we're walking towards the top of the mat. Holding there for 3, and 2, and 1. And from there, bending the knees and start walking your hands all the way back towards your feet, finding your forward fold for 3, and 2, and 1. Looking forwards, maybe gently bending your knees, and we're gonna walk the 4-footed way all the way to the top of the mat. So when you go the 4-footed way, make sure that all 4 of your limbs have a good contact to the ground underneath. And once you reach all the way to the top of the mat, bend your knees and start lengthening the back. Let your arms loose for now, going for the monkey. So knees bent, ankles bent, hips bent, and the spine lengthening. Good. Arms completely free, aiming for that diagonal line from the crown of the head to the tip of the tail. One straight line. Great. And from there, whenever you're ready, just adding the arms, making sure that they're an extension of your diagonal line. Lovely. And inhale, extending the legs, coming all the way up to rise. Perfect. On the exhale, we release all the way down, forward fold. Nice. Bending your knees. Start lengthening the back, reaching the arms up, going to your chair pose, holding there for 3, and 2, and 1. Nice. On the next inhale, we're going to come all the way up and up to rise, holding it for 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, and on the exhale, coming down, forward fold, holding 3, and 2, and 1. Nice. Bending your knees, letting the arms reach all the way up, finding again your chair pose. And this time we're going to shift the weight over to the right foot, releasing the left leg. Good. And you can extend the left leg to the front. And you can keep the left foot flexed. Holding it there for 3, and 2, and 1. This time we're going to extend the right leg and take the left leg with us all the way up as we go. So left leg parallel to the ground, sort of. Nice. And then letting it release. Left foot comes all the way back behind your back, and go and grab the left foot. Nice. Good. So keeping it close. So both knees staying close together. Trying to keep the foot as close to your body as possible so you can feel that nice stretch along your left thigh. And you can even lift that right arm to the front. Great. And if you want to add a little extra, you can start tilting forwards, keeping that left foot glued to your body. And bring yourself to a T-shape balance. Holding there 3, and 2, and 1. Perfect. Gently bending the right knee. Release the left foot. Let it step back to the first warrior stance. So, right knee stays on top of your right ankle. Left foot steps down. Think of the little toe rolling down to the floor. Pelvis facing forwards. Inhale, arms rising up. And just holding it. Releasing within and through it. Nice, so 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, and on the exhale, release, hands coming down, right foot steps back, finding your plank for 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, on the exhale, bend the knees, untuck the toes, go and sit back onto your heels, coming to the child's pose. And just give a moment for the whole body to reset. Breathing in. On the exhale, we come back to the table, tucking the toes under, knees coming up, and moving back to the downward dog. You can keep your knees slightly bent. And just make sure that you're pushing back through the hands and you're sending the pelvis back and up. Head nice and relaxed. The 3, and 2, and 1. And inhale, looking forwards. And we can start walking towards the top of the mat. Exhale, release, forward fold. Great. And from there, bending the knees. Inhale, arms rising up to the chair. Good. Thinking again of that diagonal of the arms connected through the shoulders to the back lengthening all the way down to the tip of the tail. And from there, just start shifting the weight over to the left foot. And you can even maybe extend the right leg where you are. Right foot flexed. Holding 3. And 2. And 1. Nice. And now on the inhale, we extend the left leg. And as we come up, we lift the right leg too. Right leg extended. 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. Exhale, we release. Bring that right leg all the way back, around the back. Grab the right foot. Nice. And just give it a moment to bring both knees together as you adjust to the balance. Good. And stay. And from there, we can lift that left arm and start tilting forwards. Staying there, finding that balance. Reaching out. For 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Inhale. On the exhale, gently bending that left knee, stepping the right foot back. Nice. Just, yep. Left foot staying onto the floor. Knee staying right on top of your left ankle. Pelvis facing to the front. Right heel down, little toe rolling down to the floor. Nice. And inhale, arms rising up. Exhale, shoulders soften and release. Holding it. 3. Checking in with the body in case you have any excess tension, anything that you don't need right now. 2. And 1. Inhale. On the exhale, release. Hands coming down, left foot steps back, shoulders coming right on top of your wrists. The whole body straight line. And from there, just start moving the body through your toes. So you're using your toes as levers and you're shifting the body back and forth. The 3. And 2. And 1. Perfect. And you can bend the elbows or bend your knees as well as you come down. Untuck the toes, hands under your shoulders. Inhale, rolling shoulders up. Exhale, roll them back and down as you open up the chest. Softening the shoulders, opening the chest. And exhale, release. Tucking your toes under, coming all the way back to your child's pose. Head releasing forwards. And exhale, start rolling up. vertebra by vertebra. Coming to sit all the way back onto your heels. Let's go for a little stretch there for the top of the feet. So walking your hands towards the back of the mat and making sure that you have control with your hands over what's happening to your body. And once you're there, just start shifting your weight a bit to the back so you can lift your knees. And it just needs a little bit so that you can feel the stretch along your metatarsals and the top of your feet. Nice for 3. And 2. And 1. And from there, softly come and bring it back. Nice. And come all the way up onto your knees. Great. Hands coming on the pelvis, going for 10 little camels. Breathing out. Nice. So inhale, tucking the chin in, opening the chest. Exhale, center. Inhale, back. Exhale, 2. Inhale, back. Exhale, 3. Inhale, back. Exhale, 4. Inhale, back. Exhale, 5. Inhale, back. Exhale, 6. Inhale, back. Exhale, 7. Inhale, back. Exhale, 8. Inhale, back. Exhale, 9. And our last one. Exhale, 10. Nice. Bring it all the way down, hands close to your feet. And let the whole body release here. Shoulders rolling down, head releases forwards, pelvis releases towards the heels. Breathing in. And on the exhale, we start rolling up, coming all the way over to the table, tucking the toes under, moving back to the downward dog. And let's start a little pedaling here. Nice. Allowing each leg to extend one at a time as the other one bends. And try to focus that on the movement of the foot rather than the extension of the knee. And even if it is a small movement for the foot, even if the heel doesn't lift as high or doesn't drop as low, it doesn't matter. Just focus on that movement from the joints of the toes and the movement of the ankle. For 3. And 2. And 1. Perfect. Looking forwards and start walking towards your hands. Exhale, forward fold. And hold it. Heavy head. Heavy arms. Soft knees. And just bending your knees. And from there, we can start rolling up vertebra by vertebra, all the way up. Stop there. Now we're going to close with a few salutations. So coming all the way to the top of your mat, finding your feet on the floor, your knees softening, hips free, shoulders relaxed. Breathing out softly. And let's go. Inhale, arms rising up. Exhale, down, forward fold. Inhale, open, half lift. Exhale, release, walk your feet back to the plank, bend the elbows. Inhale, opening to the cobra. Exhale, back, downward dog. Holding 3. And 2. And 1. Looking forwards, walk to your hands. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms coming up from the side or center. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release, walk your feet back, bend the elbows. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, downward dog for 3. And 2. And 1. Looking forward, start walking to your hands. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hands to chest. Last round. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Legs to the plank, bend the elbows. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Holding 3. And 2. And 1. Looking forward, start walking to your hands. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to chest. Nice. Well done. Now bring it all the way down to the ground for a nice, relaxing relaxation. Good. Well done. Taking your time, finding a comfortable position. And if there are any last minute adjustments, any little stretches that your body needs, or anything that you need right now, now it's a good time to do so. Breathing out, softening. Noticing how the body makes contact to the ground underneath. Allowing the ground to support. And just trusting that support. Feeling your body energized. Feeling the movement of the breath. And allowing that movement to inform the whole body, to wake up the whole body, or to calm down the whole body. Whatever happens is a whole body experience. And in your own time, gently, you can start waking everything up, reintroducing your body to the day, starting with small movements and then going bigger and wider, more complex. Just reach and open and expand and twist and contract. Whatever makes you feel good, whatever you find works best in your body. And eventually just take a moment and roll all the way over to one side. Finding your sitting bones, finding your back. You're just lengthening and you're widening, finding that balance, that sense of opening. And with an inhale, let the arms rise and open up. As we exhale, bring the hands to chest, find center. And inhale, opening eyes, minds, hearts. Thank you very, very much for joining today. Have a lovely rest of the day, and I'll see you next time.